name is Miss Chelsea, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the story of the Three Little Cajun Pigs by Mike Artrell. In South Louisiana, where gators grow big, lived 3 Cajun pigs and an old mama pig. Them pigs was named Trosclair and Thibodeau too. Ulysse was the oldest, they all called him Boo. One morning, their mama done give 'em some food and tell 'em some news that don't make 'em feel good. It's time now you boys find your own place to stay. I think that you better start looking today. Go build you a house of your own, mama say. You'll sleep there tonight if you start right away. So 3 little pigs pack up all their clothes, kiss mama goodbye, and then follow their nose. They walk for a while, and then Trosclair he say, I'll build me a house, and I'll build it today. I'll build it so fast, just like you never saw. I'll do it right now if I had me some straw. Then just up the road by the bayou they see a big wooden sign that been nailed to a tree. Then pigs read the words on the sign and they say, look here, this straw's free. You can take it away. Go on, Trosclair say, I'll catch up to you. I'll build a straw house before you can count to 2. Old Boo roll his eyes and he make them big sigh, and Thibodeau say, you look angry, Boo, why? Straw is okay if you making them bed, but when you build walls, you need something instead. Houses for pigs are gotta be plenty strong in case that them gator come crawling along. Then just up the road, guess what both them pigs see? Somebody been cutting some limbs off a tree. And there was a sign that say, haul these away, and Thibodeau shout, this is my lucky day. He grabbed all them limbs and started working so fast. His house halfway finished for too much time passed. Ulysse, he start thinking, them boys got it wrong. If you build a house, then it's got to be strong. Ulysse shake his head and then he walked some more, and soon that pig see just what he's looking for. A whole bunch of bricks was piled next to a sign that say, need these bricks? You can have them, that's fine. Boo clear off a spot for his house made of brick. He built that house strong and he made them walls thick. And while he was working, who come skipping by? Them 2 other pigs, and they laugh till they cry. Them pigs sure look heavy. What's wrong with you, Boo? How come you don't use straw or sticks like we do? Boo frown and he say, when that gator come by, he'll knock your house down with his tail if he try. And speaking of gators, not too far away, somebody was watching them little pigs play. Old Claude, that big gator, was in the bayou. He see them 3 pigs and he watched what they do. Claude crawled out the water and hide in the grass and sit there and wait till them first 2 pigs pass. Then Claude jump in front of them pigs and he say, I think that it's time for some couchon de lait. Old Claude start to chase the first pig that he saw, Trosclair. He's done one with the house made of straw. Trosclair, he run home and then shut that door tight. He close them curtains and turn off the light. Oh piggy, said Claude with that big gator smile, could I come inside of your house for a while? That's when Trosclair shout, no, I won't let you in. Not by all them hairs that I got on my chin. Growled old Claude in that deep gator voice. Now piggy, you left me with no other choice. Old Claude hiss and puff and he make his face frown. He wiggle a little and turn himself round. And whack! When that gator done flip his tail hard, that straw house go flying all over the yard. Trosclair looked at Claude and he cried, you so big, you just a mean bully. Why pick on us, pig? Ha ha, old Claude laughed. Mon ami, don't get mad. Between you and me, that straw house was some bad. Then Trosclair he turned and as quick as a mouse, he run to where Thibodeau with the stick house. When Thibodeau see old Claude chasing Trosclair, he said, hurry up, you'll be safe here, mon frère. They run in that stick house and look all the door, then peek out to see if Claude come in some more. "Oh, piggies," said Claude with that big gator smile, "could I come inside of your house for a while?" Them little pigs shout, "No, we won't let you in. Not by all them hairs that we got on our chin." "Okay," said old Claude, "you can have it your way, but I don't like working this hard every day." Old Claude hissed and puffed, and he make his face frown. He wiggle a little and turn himself round. And whack! When that gator done flip his tail hard, that stick house go flying all over the yard. That's all them pigs needed to scare 'em to death. They jump and run till they plumb out of breath. Now, inside his house, Boo was busy for true. He had a big pot and was making a roux. He stirred that roux good, 'cause you list, he don't learn. You gotta keep stirring or roux's gonna burn. Then out in the yard, you list, hear all that noise. He think to himself, now, what's wrong with them boys? He opened the door, but before he could fuss, them other pigs cried, "Boo, old Claw's after us." Ulysses slammed the door and he turned the big lock, and just when he did that, he heard a soft knock. "Oh, piggies," said Claude with that big gator smile, "could I come inside of your house for a while?" Them little pigs shout, "No, we won't let you in. Not by all them hairs that we got on our chin." So whack! That old gator done flip his tail hard. But this time, the house didn't fall down in the yard. Again and again, Claude done hit it some more. Then he gotta stop, 'cause his tail's getting sore. "I see there's a chimney. That's how I'll get in. And then I'll get all them hairs on your chin." Charles Clare start to whine, "What are we gonna do?" And Thibodeau cry, "He will eat us." Boo shout at his brothers, "Get off your seat and bring me some wood. We gonna turn up the heat." Outside they hear Claude on that roof scratching round. He don't climb so good, he keep falling down. But finally he climbed all the way to the top. He jump in his chimney, then let go and drop. Now Claude, he don't know about the roux in the pot, but as he was falling, he started getting hot. Old Claude can't slow down, and he think, "This ain't good. If I could get out this chimney, I would." And it was too late. Claude's big tail hit the roux, and y'all, when it did, Claude don't know what to do. "Aye!" shout old Claude. "Someone help me, too sweet. My tail's burning up. Won't you please stop the heat?" Them 3 little pigs know what Claude tried to do, but they figure he learned his lesson for true. Ulysses run and grab a big lid for the pot, then put it on top so it won't be so hot. Claude's tail came out first, and the pigs had to laugh, 'cause that gator was toasted on his bottom half. He walked out the door, kind of funny and slow. He head down the road, and the pigs watched him go. "Y'all have a nice day," Charles Clare called with a smile. Then Thibodeau laughed, "Don't come back for a while." But Big Brother Boo got his arms folded tight, and he asked, "Where y'all planning on sleeping tonight?" Them 2 other pigs, they start scratching their heads. They ain't got no house and they ain't got no beds. Ulysses tell them pigs, "Y'all can stay here tonight, but we got to go and build both your house right." The very next day, Thibodeau and Charles Clare done build the best houses you seen anywhere. Ulysses showed them how they can build that house strong in case that old gator should come back along. And speaking of gators, way down the bayou, a gator we know sure was hurting for true. He got him an ice pack on his derriere, and where pigs live, he ain't going back there. Now some of this story is true and some's not. And which part is which, y'all, I guess I forgot. But take my advice, 'cause I know that is true. When gators come round, sha, just make you a roux.
Sit back, relax, and let me tell you a tale about Clovis crawfish and bite-on box turtle by Mary Alice Fontenot. Lisette Lizard raced down the muscadine vine. "Clovis, Clovis," she screeched. "Clovis Crawfish, come see, come see." Clovis twirled his long whiskers and raised his big sharp claws. He hurried over to the big cypress tree. Lisette Lizard had big scared eyes. "See that cypress knee? It moved." Clovis looked at the cypress knee that moved. "That's not a cypress knee," Clovis said. "That's a turtle shell." Lisette was excited. "Oh no," she said. "That's not Theodore Turtle. Look, he's out there on an old log in the bayou." Sure enough, there was Theodore Turtle taking his daily sunbath. Clovis looked closer at the turtle shell. He tapped on it with his big claw. Out came a head on one end, a tail on the other, and 2 feet on each side. "It's a turtle," said Lisette. "A different kind of turtle." Renee Rain Frog hopped in. Christophe Cricket stuck his head from under an old oak tree root. Bertil Butterfly lit on a honeysuckle vine. All of Clovis's friends looked at the different kind of turtle. "Comment ça va?" said Clovis politely, which means "how are you" in French. "What did you say?" the turtle asked. "I'm a box turtle. I'm from Mississippi. I don't speak French." "Do you have a name?" asked Clovis. "Oh yes," said the box turtle. "My name is Abraham Buckingham Calhoun." "That's too much of a name," said Clovis. "Much too much. You need a nickname." The box turtle took off his hat and bowed to Lisette. "That's it," Clovis said. "He's wearing a bidon, a derby hat. We will call him Bidon Box Turtle." "Bonjour, Bidon," croaked Renee Rain Frog, which means hello in French. "Welcome, Bidon Box Turtle," said Lisette. Out on the log in the water, Theodore Turtle woke up, crawled off his log, and made a big splash, which surprised Bidon Box Turtle. Bidon Box Turtle's head, tail, and 4 legs disappeared inside the shell as quick as a flash. His derby hat got knocked off in the mud. "Look at this, Clovis." "What happened?" asked Lisette. "Is Bidon inside his shell?" "Yes," said Clovis. "Theodore Turtle scared him with his big splash. Now, Bidon is shut up so tight in his shell, nothing can get to him." Lisette looked all around. "Where's Renee?" she asked. "Is he in trouble? I hope box turtles don't eat rain frogs." "Don't worry, Lisette. Box turtles prefer to eat vegetables," said Clovis. Renee came limping from around the cypress knee. "Oh, ya, ya," he cried. Clovis wiggled his whiskers. "What's the matter?" "It hurts," said Renee. "I got caught up in Bidon Box Turtle's shell. He closed his shell so fast on my foot, it got caught. I just wanted to look at the wrinkles on his neck." "Don't worry, Renee," said Clovis. "Put some mud on it. That'll stop the hurt." "I need to be on my way," said Bidon. "Is there a bridge across this bayou? I can't swim. I'm a land turtle, and I don't want to get my hat wet." Clovis wiggled his whiskers and said, "Let's get all of our friends that can swim to come here. We'll make a ferry boat for Bidon to cross the bayou." Soon, all of Clovis's friends gathered around, including Clotilde Catfish.
As a young girl, Tiana lived in a cozy little house in New Orleans. She and her father loved to cook together. They made the best gumbo in the city. It was their dream to one day open a restaurant. So one night, Tiana made a wish on the evening star. And she dreamed that her wish would come true. As Tiana grew, she worked hard. She wanted to own her own restaurant. But she knew that wishing was not the only thing that she had to do. She knew that it would take hard work and perseverance to get the job done. So she worked hard to make her dream reality. She worked so hard that this left no time for fun. Her friends would often visit the restaurant and say, "Girl, when are you coming out with us? We miss you." She said, "Girl, I have work to do." One day, Tiana's friend Charlotte asked her to bake some of her famous beignets. Charlotte was throwing a masquerade party, and with the money that Tiana made from the beignets, she would have enough to finally open up her own restaurant. Dressed in a princess costume for the ball, Tiana made one more wish on the evening star. Still hoping it could make her dream come true, when she was done, a frog appeared. It was Prince Naveen. A magic spell had turned him into a frog. Only a kiss from a princess could break the spell, Naveen thought. Tiana was a real princess, he thought. Tiana didn't want to kiss a frog, yuck. Then Prince Naveen offered her help to open up the restaurant she had always dreamed of. But she closed her eyes and she gave him a big kiss. Mwah! But he didn't turn into a prince. Instead, she turned into a frog. Ribbit. Frantic Naveen and Tiana left the party and ended up in the bayou. They met an alligator named Louis, who liked playing the trumpet. He knew exactly who could turn them human again, Momma Odie. As Tiana and Naveen followed Ray, the firefly, to Momma Odie's house, they taught each other valuable lessons. Tiana showed Naveen how to work hard for what he wanted, and Naveen taught Tiana that it was important to have fun. Soon, they became great friends. That night, the evening stars shined very bright in the sky. While Louis played, Tiana and Naveen just danced to the music. The next day, they met Momma Odie. She knew all about magic. You want to be human, but you're blind to what you need, Momma Odie told them. Momma Odie used magic to show Tiana and Naveen that Charlotte was to be the Mardi Gras princess for the day. If Charlotte kissed Naveen by midnight, the spell would be broken, so they had to hurry up and get back home. But by the time they got back home, it was too late, because the clock had already struck 12, and they were stuck as frogs forever. But you know what? They said, we're okay with that because we have one another. We have love, which is all we really need. The two frogs returned to the bayou, where they were married among friends. Once wed to Naveen, Tiana became a real princess. This time, when she kissed Naveen, not only did he become human, but she did too. Together, Naveen and Tiana opened a restaurant that Tiana had always dreamed about with her father. Tiana finally had everything she wanted and all that she needed. The end.
Today we will be doing a draw and tell about alligators. Did you know that the name alligator means lizard? It's pretty fitting. It looks like a lizard. Isn't that cool? The only supplies you'll need are pencil and paper. Markers are optional if you want to color your picture after the program. Also, remember you can always stop the video if you need to or just keep going. But most of all, always have fun. And now, let's begin. The alligator has a large, powerful tail. He uses his large, powerful tail to dig water holes when the swamps are very dry. These water holes help other swamp creatures who need water in order to live. The alligator is necessary for the survival of swamp water animals such as frogs, fish, and snails. Unfortunately, alligators have valuable hides. And we'll continue drawing the body. the head and the mouth and the rest of the body. People kill the alligator to sell its hide to the companies that make shoes, handbags, blindfolds, and belts. Laws protect the alligator, but this does not prevent the illegal killing of alligators by poachers. What is a poacher? A poacher is someone who kills, traps, or takes an animal without permission. Alligators are satisfied, peaceful residents of the Everglades National Park in Florida. And we'll draw an eye right here. They are also found throughout the state of Florida and in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, and Arkansas. And here's another fact. It's common to find alligators in lakes, slow-moving rivers, ponds, and swamps. The alligator does not move fast on land because he has little short legs like this. He is much more at home in the water where his large tail swishes back and forth, providing power and speed. And now for a couple of jokes. What is an alligator's favorite drink? You guessed it, Gatorade. And here's the last one. What do you call a reptile that likes to go bowling? You guessed it, an alligator. If you enjoyed this program, please share your drawing with us on Facebook or Instagram at St. Mary Parish Library. Thank you and have a great day.